Barrett was no longer a marshal. Let's say he's running for the mayor of BCSO or Blaine County. And I've got fucking financial records coming out my ass because I'm investigating this member of the Faceless. And I was like, if only I had Barrett. And then I sent him the records and was like, can you clean this up for me? And tell me what you think as like a consul. Like, to me that doesn't sound bad. In character though, working with Pred and Carmine is not a good idea. But OOC, Veronica. Hello, Miss Moss. I've just got out of a meeting.
Oh, okay, perfect. I wanted to make sure I caught you before you went off duty. Okay, so I'm not sure if you spotted this, but I spotted this the other day and I was trying to get a hold of a marshal yesterday, but nobody was around.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at her MDT profile, and I'm not sure if you have.
I looked at it briefly, but not in detail.
Okay, so I looked at her emergency contact, and Seamus McCarthy is listed as one of her emergency contacts.
Oh, okay.
And then Nana Banana is. And then there is a note underneath that says, do not let Seamus and Nana in at the same time.
Oh.
Meaning that she was very well aware of the ADMC and ex-ADMC beef that was happening, because that only happened recently. And so she updated that recently to include that.
Interesting. Let me see. Where is it? What name is too hard for me to spell? I got it.
3475. State ID.
Interesting. All right.
So
I wonder when that was updated.
I'm not sure, but again, considering that the Nana, well, the ADMC and former ADMC beef only happened after that house heist thing, it could have only been in recent weeks.
Okay. It's a good spot.
Because previously they were in the same gang, so they would have been fine to be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know. I haven't managed to run into her yet, so to talk to her. Do you know her normal shift times?
Normally shift 3, but she hasn't been on duty in the last couple of days.
Okay.
And the only like confirmation that I've seen that Seamus is alive is that twat with the Batman thing.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him around either, so I don't know if they like skipped town or what, but.
Couple of things. Do you have access to the EMS account?
No, I don't. I checked. I have access to the medical authority account, but that's the one that's been blocked as per Perry. So like
Who
Perry
does
doesn't
have
understand.
access to the EMS?
She does. BB does. And also she recently got approval from Nino, which I wasn't aware of this, but she got approval from Nino for him to send $2 million a month into her personal account to hand out bonuses for MCIs. We get $5,000 for every MCI, like mass casualty incident, that we are on scene for treating. And so he has been sending her, I don't know for how long, and I don't know the records of it because she's the only one who has access, $2 million for the last 2 months to pay out MCIs.
Interesting.
She told the deputy chief she was only getting $1 million. She told me she was getting $2 million. I don't have a record of that. I don't have any sort of receipts on that. So I don't know how much she's paying out. If she could be pocketing a ton of cash that is supposed to be from the state or EMS.
And that's supposed to be for like the big shootout incidents, things like that?
Yeah, so anytime there's a big shootout, I believe over 5 people that are down, if a report has been made, each EMS who is on scene responding to it should be getting $5,000 at the end of the month. They will go through and look at all of the reports that have been written, and then each EMS will get $5,000 per scene. That has happened for at least the last 2 months, and she is the only one who is doing the payouts. I believe Savannah was going to start doing the payouts, but I don't think she has access to any of the money. And what Vivi told me is that she was getting the 2 million deposited into her account.
Like a
Previously, when
personal
I've worked with,
account?
I think so, because the EMS account is like funky for some reason. But previously, when I've worked with Nino on buying things, like for example, I bought the EMS helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me the money to my personal account because I needed to own the helicopter.
Sure, yeah.
I then got paperwork together, gave him a receipt from the helicopter salesman and sent it back, and then sent any overage back. And there's like so much documentation because I would never want people to think I was pocketing money that was intended for a vehicle. But I haven't seen any receipts on the CV side. So I don't know. I don't think Savannah's seen receipts either, and she's the deputy chief. And now I have zero trust in Vivi at all. So it's quite possible that she's, you know, pocketing some of it at least, because I don't think we're paying out 2 million a month for this.
Okay. And then the clock in and clock out records. Has somebody got
Savannah
those?
is working on that. Yes,
Okay,
Savannah's
perfect.
working on that.
Other than that,
I can let her know that you're going to need that ASAP.
yeah. It doesn't have to be too quick, but you know, sooner rather than later, really.
Of course. Yeah.
Other than that, we had Cooper came and gave us a statement today, which I think you informed him to do,
okay.
right?
Yeah, because he came to me and was like, I was told about this from Nana. Nana is calling people, which is, I guess, within her right to do.
EMS?
And I was like, okay, well, heads up. Yeah, Nana is calling EMS to kind of probe a little bit, which again is in her right to do, because we had the meeting with her, and she's not doing it in a bad way. She's not doing it maliciously at all. She's very on board with EMS not getting hurt. But she called Cooper because his name came up in the meeting that we had with ADMC.
You think it's possible that Vivi's dipped?
That's what I was thinking. It's possible that her and Seamus took a bunch of money and ran.
Like that $4 million that she's got, minus whatever she paid out, and she's like, okay, I'll help you this one time with ADMC, and then we can, you know, we can go hide away with all this money.
That's what I was. I mean, that's definitely one of the possibilities, because normally she's on duty every day. So either she's just like scared right now and knows that she got caught and doesn't want to face repercussions, or her and Seamus have literally left town. But there's no way for us to know.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't know. The money thing is a speculation.
Sure.
Because I don't have access to any receipts, and again, I don't think Savannah does, because we trusted Vivi completely that she would never do anything like this.
Okay.
But we just don't know. But I think that's why Perry wants to put whatever the crazy word was on the account.
Okay.
And I might contact Nino and get him to start sending the money to Savannah instead, because it's nearing the end of the month when he would send money over.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure it's noted down, and obviously, really, the next big step is to talk to her, but if she's not around, then we can't really do it. If it gets to like a couple more days, I'll reach out directly and try and get something organized, but keep you in the loop.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Dark.
All right, no problem. Thank you, Miss Moores.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Interesting. If Nana's giving a statement, no, because it's like third-hand information at that point. You know, Nana gives it to EMS, EMS gives it to us. Not gonna hold up. Yeah, I think with the Pred and Carmine stuff, it's very much like I want to work with them OOC, because I think it's interesting. Who the fuck? But like in character, it's gonna be very hard to try and find a good way of doing that doesn't like violate what TOC stands for. You know what I mean? Trying to find a good middle ground there. Vanilla, thank you for the raid, buddy. I get some fuel. Hope you had a good stream. But yeah, I think in terms of like leaking your own investigations, I think it's completely dependent. I think if like you investigate, like let's say I investigate ADMC, right? I'm investigating Sean McQuillan, and then like I maliciously leak like information to, you know, ADMC about what he's doing criminally that they don't know about, try and get him in trouble. Like I think that's very different to try and like, you know, use information to get consulted on or to share in hopes of furthering investigations, you know what I mean? It's a big difference. So I appreciate it, Vanilla. Thank you. You too, buddy. Getting those clobbers out. Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh my god, it's fucking 5:30, dude. What the fuck? Where's the day gone? What the fuck? Okay. Well, I gotta dip out. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Is that your dad? What is this supposed to be Pred? I don't look that old, dog. You submit your dissertation? Hell yeah. Good shit, Rhea. Fred sending dark shirtless photos, that's true. Alright, chat. I'm gonna dip out for a bit, spend some time with the fam. And I'll be back around tonight with this little bad boy, yeah. See what we can discover. And yeah, if I do come around, I'll let you guys know in the general GTA channel in Discord. We are doing a subathon this Sunday, uncapped, so be there or else. Hold on. That looks like the same make and model of Jonathan Kane. Catch up. No. But it is Clive Anderson. I got distracted. I squirreled a little bit. But yeah, put your suggestions for the subathon in the Discord. We got a channel for it. And yeah, keep an eye out on the GTA RP channel. See if I'm around tonight doing some sneaky business. So I'm excited, dude. I'm excited to get the sneakies on and start eavesdropping. And actually, like, hopefully there's judges around where I can get the faceless records and be like, oh shit, something might be going on right now. You know, instead of being, let's wait until there's an incident with the PD and we find out later. So yeah, that'd be fun. All right, chat. I might also work on some subpoenas tonight, depending. Because we gotta start chain subpoenaing big time. Big time. All those numbers that made contact with the faceless, boom, subpoenaed. Hell yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. I appreciate you all. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.